guys, it's Miss Maya from the Green Free Library, here to share another story time with you. Is everybody getting ready for Christmas? I am. I've got my Christmas sweatshirt on with the penguins and the Santa hat. I want to say hi to my storytime friends, Anna and Peter, Kate and Andrew, Lydia, Quinn, Cerie, Parker, Stanley and Henry and baby Charlie. And hi to all the other children that come to the library for story time, and welcome to everyone else who's watching. Do you remember last year we sang a song about Santa Claus? It was called Must Be Santa. It talks about what Santa looks like and what he wears and when he comes. And I thought we could sing some of the verses this week and add more next week. Shall we try it? Okay, so think about what Santa looks like. Ready? Who's got a beard that's long and white? Santa's got a beard that's long and white. Who comes around on a special night? Santa comes around on a special night. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Okay, what else does Santa wear? Who wears boots and a suit of red? Santa wears boots and a suit of red. Who wears a long cap on his head? Santa wears a long cap on his head. Cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Oh, very good. All right, we will add the rest of the verses next week, okay? So let's sit down. Show me your hands. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a little clap. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Lay them in your lap. Very good. So we're still in the month of December, and I have the word written on my board like I always do. Let's see if we can spell it together, all right? So it starts with a letter D. D, E, C, another E, M, B, another E. How many E's is that? 1, 2, 3 E's. And lastly, R. December. Very good. And now we need to continue our countdown to Christmas so we can get Santa's beard nice and white and fluffy. Remember, we were putting cotton balls on the days, and last week we put cotton balls on December 1 and 2, and now we need to fill in the rest, and today we're down here. It's December 9th. So what numbers do we have to put cotton balls on? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, so you hold on a minute. I've got my glue stick and my cotton balls. So we'll put glue on numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. And we'll take our cotton balls and we'll stick them on there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, 2 more, 8, and 9. All right. Boy, Santa is going to have the best, fluffiest beard when we get done, isn't he? Okie dokie. Put that back down there. Now, last week we talked about Christmas trees and Christmas tree farms. This week we're going to talk about reindeer. All right. And can you see behind me I have a little stuffed reindeer? Now, reindeer are a kind of deer that live in places like Alaska, Russia, Greenland, Canada, and the Arctic tundra, places that are pretty cold. In some places, they're not called reindeer, they're called caribou. Reindeer can grow pretty big, and both boy and girl reindeer have antlers. How about that? So the story I want to read to you today is called The Little Reindeer, written by Nicola Killen. And I think this reindeer, this story, might be a special reindeer. Let's read it and find out, okay? It was Christmas Eve, and Ollie had gone to bed when, jingle, 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 she woke again with a start. What was that sound? She rushed to the window, but all she could see was a blanket of fresh snow. Grabbing her sled, she ran downstairs. There's Ollie. Looks like she has pajamas that look like a reindeer. Ollie jumped up to catch a falling snowflake when she heard the magical sound again. Jingle, jingle, jingle. She had to follow it. Whoosh! Racing down the hill, she heard the ringing again. Jingle, jingle, jingle. And this time it was much clearer. See her, there she is on her sled. Okay. The bells got louder as the wind whistled and the trees shook. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Ollie was getting close. She took a deep breath and, feeling very brave, she ran into the darkness. Can you see her going into that forest? How about that? There, hanging from a branch, was a collar circled with silver bells. Who could it belong to? Then came a new sound. There she is in the dark forest. Did you see the animals in the trees? There's a squirrel and some owls. Yeah. Crunch, crunch, crunch. A reindeer stepped through the crisp snow toward Ollie. Hello, she whispered, not quite believing her eyes. Are you looking for this? The reindeer knelt down patiently while Ollie fastened his collar. Then he lowered himself even farther. Ollie knew exactly what to do and climbed onto his back. She wondered if they would go for a ride through the forest, but to her surprise, this is a special reindeer. What are they going to do? They soared up into the night sky, leaving the trees far below. Look at that. There she is, riding that reindeer way up in the sky. Think she's having fun? The new friends landed softly in the snow. Thank you, Ollie whispered. They didn't want to part, but there was someone very special who needed the reindeer's help that night. Yawning sleepily, Ollie crept back to her room. And was soon dreaming of her magical journey. Jingle, jingle, jingle. This time the silver bells didn't wake Ollie. As her reindeer flew through the night sky once more. Oh, who's that? Looks like Santa. There they go. Up, up and away. In the morning, Ollie found her presents. Now she would always think of her new friend. See you next year, she whispered. Can you see her what her present was? It was a little picture of her reindeer. The end. That was a good Christmas story, wasn't it? So I'll take that book back to the library, and in a few days it'll be ready to borrow, just like all the other holiday books that we have at the library. So give us a call and we'll help you out, okay? So for our project today, we're going to make our own reindeer. You'll need some brown paper, a brown pipe cleaner, red pom-poms, glue, something to color with, Google eyes, scissors. Now for this project, or any that we do, if you don't have the supplies at home that I'm using, you can always substitute them. That's okay. Don't think that you can't make the project if you don't have pom-poms. You know, you can use something else. But first, you're going to have to take your hand and trace it on the paper and cut it out. Remember to have an adult help you with the cutting parts, okay? And you're going to end up like this. Then you want to turn your reindeer hand upside down, and these are going to be the legs, and the thumb is going to be the head, okay, like that. Now you need to cut out a small shape for a tail. There's mine, okay? And you need to glue that on, all right? Then, let me turn him over. He needs a collar, So I used a crayon and colored that. And then he needs hooves because reindeers have hooves. And I used black crayon for that, right? So what else does he need? Some antlers, right. So I took a pipe cleaner and he cut some pieces about that big and glued them on for his antlers. Now he also needs an eye and a nose. Of course, I use Google Eyes because I love them. But you can draw an eye on or just use a regular piece of paper and that's okay. Now I made Rudolph, so that's why I used a red pom-pom and glued that on. But you can make a red circle and glue that on. That would be all right too. I decided that I wanted to hang my reindeer up. So I took a paper punch and I made a hole and I put some string through it. And there's my reindeer. So now I could hang him like an ornament on my tree, or I could hang him in the window for other people to see, or I could hang him on the refrigerator. But there you have our reindeer. Well, that's all I have for today, guys. I had fun. I hope you did too. You take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.